Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Charlotte Ames. A large fire late last night in Clearfield County destroyed a building that used to be a sawmill. Our Tiffany Rizzo spoke to the fire chief in Glen Hope to see what happened.
Behind me is where Kitcoast Wood used to stand. It took about 80 firemen to get the fire under control.
That's the biggest fire our company's ever had, and I've been here forever. That's 40 years.
7 fire companies were on scene and 3 on standby. It took the stations hours to get the fire under control. No injuries were reported. While Kitco used to employ more than 100 people, a couple of years ago, they went out of business.
They had an auction here around the end of the year and sold almost everything in the buildings was pretty well vacant.
So the metal building had no power and no inventory. Glen Hope Fire Chief David Camberg spoke with the owner to see if he had any insight as to what could have caused the fire.
He said no, they had been in there taking stuff out of there, but they haven't been there in weeks.
Camberg says the fire left the owner with well over $100,000 worth of damage, with no insurance. One thing that did stop this fire from becoming a worse situation was the town's updated hydrant system.
It was a lot better now than if this would have happened maybe 10 or 15 years ago. We would have been problems. We'd have had a lot more companies and been trucking water from a long way off instead of just using the hydrants in our own town here.
The state police fire marshal is investigating the cause of the fire. In Glen Hope, Tiffany Rizzo, WTAJ News.